Action a lot since she burst onto the scene back in 1983 with her debut solo album, She's So Unusual. In a recent conversation with Meg Griffin, host of VH1's Inside Music, Cyndi explained how she's had some difficulty shedding that fun girl image.
For so long I wasn't allowed to say this or that. The girl that wanted to have fun, she can't have other feelings. You have to be Miss Plastic Fantastic, which is not what I am. Never was, never will be. My God, I'm in rock and roll. A rebellious form of art. Who died and left them in charge of my life? That's what I want to know. That's what a friend always says to me.
She's just like Ida Morgenstern. She's like, who died and left me? Well, we received a letter about Cyndi from one of our viewers named Timothy John Hickman of Kalamazoo, Michigan. And Timothy says that he was recently enjoying our show when we showed a Cyndi Lauper video. And the one that we played, he really enjoyed. He ran out and bought the album, as a matter of fact. It's one of the most precious albums that I've purchased in the past 10 years, he says. So why in the world don't you play her video? I never see it on VH1 or MTV. Well, MTV's not cool. That's why you don't see it there. But we're going to change. We're going to change you not seeing it on our show because she's got a new album. It's called Hat Full of Stars. And this is the first video from the album, Who Let in the Rain. The building exploding, stuff like that. Give your basic stuff. Bye, Tom. Get in touch with me. I think you got a blockbuster under your nose right there. In fact, Cyndi Lauper could direct it. That's an idea. Because besides, having a terrific new album out called Hat Full of Stars, Cyndi's directed the first video from that album, Who Let in the Rain. And this is Cyndi's directing debut. But she's been making, influential and unusual videos since the early 80s. And all along, she's been actively involved in calling the shots.
For years and years, I've been working on them. And for years and years, I've been working a lot on them. I mean, with the sets, with the story, with the clothes, with the shots, and in editing. And never getting any credit for my work, ever. Ever. First time I took credit was when I drove all night. I said, this is ridiculous. I am co-directing here. But for me, it wasn't about control. It was never about control. It was about the completion of your vision. And I wonder who let in the rain. I went into the studio. I was within my budget. Things were right. When they weren't right, I pulled it back. I looked at it. I said, okay, what's wrong with this picture? If you see it, and you know it, and you know what it looks like, what the colors are, how to portray it, what you want, what the angles are, and you have a vision and you're compelled to do it, not to do it is certain death for you. I cut.
And Cyndi, of course, far from a spiritual death there. Looks like she's in charge and been in charge, behind the camera. Now here she is in front of the camera in the video that she directed, Who Let in the Rain.